Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hope that you're good, hope you're well. If this is your very first time on my channel, a very warm welcome to you, and I hope that you're here to stay. If you're tuning in again, thank you so much for coming back and for the support, encouragement that I've been getting as well. It means a lot, guys, so much. So yeah, how have you guys been? Like, this year is flying by so quickly. Like, where's time going? I thought, I guess, with it being the third month of the year, that's quite important to always like just take stock and to make sure that whatever goals, visions, dreams that we set for ourselves, we're just being consistent with it. I know people tend to say that if you want to achieve something, one of the biggest things is being consistent, but how do you like remain consistent? It's quite a tricky one if you look at it, well, for me anyway. So I think this video is just as much as it for you guys as it is for me as well. So yeah, I'm just going to be sharing 5 top tips that I have used in my past successes, I guess, in achieving goals, as well as just talking to people and just reading out there what it is that people say in helping you to remain consistent. The first one would be to visualize what it is that you want to do. One of my favorite verses in the Bible is Habakkuk 2 verse 2, which says that write down the vision and make it plain. I know that sometimes we can have dreams and goals in our head, but I think unless you put your pen down to paper and really jot down what it is that you want to achieve, that sometimes things can just get lost in your mind, in dreamland, and you just maybe tend to forget about it or don't take it as seriously because you haven't really stuck it down on a piece of paper. So it might be maybe adding it to your vision board if you have one. If you don't have one, might be a good idea to get one. Second, maybe having a poster. I remember when I was really serious about losing weight and I was doing sensitive for the very first time. Shameless of me, I literally printed off Kim Kardashian's body in a bikini, and then I stuck my face like a passport picture onto her body, and literally each time I'd wake up and see the poster, like, it would remind me of what it is that I wanted to achieve. And as silly as it sounds, it really did work, because that visualization it just made it like there, like, okay, Coco, don't eat that because you will not eat a donut you will not look like that by eating a donut, or go downstairs, I know you're tired, go downstairs and exercise because you want to look like that. So yeah, really having a picture or some words, whatever, just write it down, make it plain so that you'll be able to run with the vision. The second thing would be to use the business tool SMART, which is normally used for breaking down your objectives. I know that sometimes when we have our visions, we have our goals, it can seem like such a big task to achieve, especially when you start to get into really trying to achieve it. It might sound good at the outset, you're like, yeah, I want to do this, I want to lose weight, I want to buy this house, I want to start my driving lessons. It sounds like this amazing thing, but when you actually start it, you're just like, yo, how am I going to do this? And it can be quite overwhelming. I think this tool helps to like break things down into segments. I'm just going to quickly run through what the 5 letters are. The first one would be specific. Okay, you want to lose weight, but why? I want to lose weight because of my health. I want to lose weight because I'm going on holiday. I want to look good in a bikini. So be really specific with what it is you want to achieve. Measurable. So how are you going to measure what it is that you're going to achieve? Will it be the outcomes? Will it be how you feel? Will it be certain results that you're getting out of it? So really measuring your progress along this vision or this goal. And I think that daily, or not even that daily, but that weekly, that monthly check-in helps with the consistency of it, because you know that you're always going back to measure against what it was at the beginning, making it achievable. So do you have the resources, the intellect, the support system to help you achieve this? And if not, what resource are you going to engage? Do you need to read up on it more? Do you need someone's assistance with it? And then remembering to think, is what I'm setting out to achieve realistic? I guess closely linked to what I said before, do you have the right resources to back you? But then also, actually, I think sometimes we limit ourselves because we think our what we want to achieve is not realistic. But sometimes just stepping out in faith and believing in yourself, that just then brings things into reality for you. So going out, for example, today, I went to an amazing glamour beauty event, and just like speaking to the people who were there, getting an opportunity to speak to Patricia Bright. It was amazing, guys. It was such an amazing event. And last year that would never have been possible. I would never have thought this would be a reality. So I think just stepping out and just going and putting yourself out there sometimes is all the reality that you need, and sometimes you need to create that reality. You need to, that you have a time scale in mind as well. I know when I've been successful, especially in like my academia, it's because I've had a timeline that I'm working towards, so that it's not just a goal that's going on and on and on, but just having like maybe tiny check-in points too. So I think this model really does help to just break down seemingly really big goals that we might have. And then the third thing to remember is schedule in time. We are creatures of habit, and I think once we get into a routine, things start to happen better for us, or we become more consistent. So an example would be what I really need to start doing and take into stock is making a scheduling, a filming schedule. So knowing that on Sundays, which is my best day to film, is my free day, I will set time in the morning, and this is the time that I film. So blocking the time out that nothing will be able to disturb that time, and once I do that, I know, okay, it's clear for when I have time. I know that my stakeholders, i.e. my family, know not to disturb me, my friends, okay guys, I'll see you later if we're seeing each other, whatever it is, and just helps put that habit for you to follow through as well. And then the fourth thing would be to just have someone that you're accountable to. Sometimes I can be, this is a tricky one for me, because sometimes I don't always like to take advice. Like people give me advice and I'm just like, okay, thank you. Even though like in your heart of hearts, you know, this is like really good advice, but why are you coming at me like that? But no, I think it comes with maturity, just listening to people that really care about you. So have someone that you can be accountable to and who you know has your best interest at heart, who will not just say stuff just to be mean or just be cruel. You know, just someone who's there to just give you a nudge, or when they see that you're not really fulfilling what it is that you want to achieve, they are there to just give you that nudge and just give you that encouragement as well, and just to check in. But then I think also sometimes you do need someone to just give you a kick up the ass when you yourself don't want to do what it is that you want to do. So just having someone who knows what it is that you want to achieve, how you're going to achieve it, and just reminding you along the way when you sometimes forget how important this vision is to you. And then the fifth and final thing is just to never forget your why. Why is it that you set out with this goal to maybe go traveling, to start a charity, to get a new job, to start a new hobby? Really, why is that? So just sharing with you, I remember my first video, I said that I really wanted to start this channel about self-love, self-development, because I don't really believe that I have had it in my life for the longest time, or understood why that self-love is so important. And I wanted to share that message with other young girls who might be growing up and haven't really had someone to share that with you or articulate to them why self-love is so very important. Sorry, my battery just went low there. So yeah, just never forgetting that why. And I think once you have that and to add to never forgetting that why, having an emotional connection to the reason why you started something really does help, because emotion is linked to a lot of the things that drive us. Yes, it's not important to always have it as a backing, because sometimes feelings get in the way and you don't always want to achieve something. And that's why I've mentioned the other steps before of having a poster, having schedules to really help motivate you. But emotions really do push you to go and really put you all into it. So yeah, I think it's quite important to never ever forget that consistency in life, because the greatest things aren't made by just one event, but just by tiny little steps towards that. So just to recap, how to achieve consistency. So the first one being visualize what it is you want to do. So write it down, put it on a picture, put it on a poster. The second is making your goal, your vision, a smart one, following that structure. The third one would be to schedule in, having a clear schedule of the times that you will, or setting a time aside to achieve it. The fourth one being having someone to be accountable to, who will encourage you along the way. And finally, never ever forgetting your why. And hopefully having an emotional backing towards that why as well. So yeah, guys, I hope sorry. Yeah, I hope those. So yeah, guys, I hope that those five tips really help to achieving the rest of your goals for the rest of 2019, and that we're consistent in achieving that what it is that we set out to do. So yeah, guys, stay strong. You will achieve everything that you put your mind to doing. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, please do share, like, subscribe, comment as well. How do you stay on top of achieving your goals and visions? Please do leave that in the comment section for me to see and for other people to see as well. And I hope to see you guys soon as well. Thank you. Take care. Bye.